Will Brad Garlinghouse get a seat at the Trump table? We're going to talk XRP price at the end, along with FTX and Binance. Oh my gosh, make it stop. Speaking of making it stop, crypto herpes is back. Alex Mashinsky and Coinbase making the money. Bullish outlook. What a great news day.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Garlinghouse, a seat at the table? No better way than giving Gary the big middle finger than that. But before we get into crypto news, your comments come first. Yes, you, the viewer, matter most. No, I mean, seriously. Like, I check these comments, I pull them out at random times of the day, and then I insert them at the beginning of the next video. It's pretty cool. Michael Midkiff says, those people that make those kind of remarks, we're talking about the ones that say they're not here for juicy profits, obviously have a boatload of cash already, so they can think they can force a new narrative and disregard the real reason the majority of people are in this risky investment platform is to become rich. Make life-changing money. Thanks for your awesome content. Thank you for your comments, sir. Ian Krause, love reading the comments from Ian. Says, Charles will never have a place within this admin. If anyone would have a chance, it would be Brad. Ooh, Ian, you and I are thinking the same thing, my guy. We're going to talk about Brad Garlinghouse's seat at the table along with XRP price action. Will XRP pump like ADA action? Well, Truth Seeker says, you are absolutely correct. Profits. That's why we're here. That's why I try to bring you the news as fast as possible, 7 days a week. So you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you get the news right away. Bitcoin's hitting 84,488, while ETH is 3289, SOL at 218. BNB pulling back a little, but come on, 633 BNB. It was 550 not too long ago. ADA is not holding on to 60 cents. Neither is XRP. We're going to talk price of XP at the end. By the way, the ADA pump, no substantiated evidence yet that he is actually working with the Trump administration. Now, Elon, we know, is getting the nod. That's why Doge pump is holding. 31 cents right now for Doge. What a move. Do I got any Doge fans in the house? I know Trick, better known as the Hawk, watching. I know he's a Doge fan. What's up, Trick? Judge denies ex-Celsius CEO's bid to dismiss fraud and manipulation charges. Oh, yes. Crypto herpes is back. See, you think you've been good for a while, and then all of a sudden, boom, flare up. It's the crypto herp. Mashinsky, do you know who, or remember who Mashinsky was? He was the Celsius guy that kept saying, unbank yourself. And then all of a sudden, he got caught lying. They didn't have FDIC insurance. Then they went belly up because Mashinsky was doing whatever the F he wanted. Yeah, it was a huge mess. Other board members were like, Mashinsky was just nuts, did whatever he wanted. So anyways, this is what's happening now. Mashinsky wants charges dismissed. This is so stupid. These people just won't go away. Lawyers representing Mashinsky, the former CEO of Celsius, is facing criminal indictment in the United States, have lost a motion to drop 2 charges related to commodities fraud and manipulating the price of Celsius. This doesn't get any better. The motion to dismiss the 2 charges included a request for Judge Coldwell not to allow information on Celsius's bankruptcy to be included in the case. That's right. They don't want that to be shown because, yeah, there was a lot of fraud going on. The spending was horrible. Oh, it was a massive problem. The former Celsius CEO lawyers claim that the securities and commodities fraud charges were inconsistent, as prosecutors allege the platform's EARN program was treated as security, while the BTC deposit by investors was commodities. Yeah. Everyone in the United States has seen that. BTC gets the pass. Mashinsky also claimed that he lacked fair warning that allegedly manipulating the price of Celsius was a criminal charge. You needed to be told that manipulation, whether it's Celsius, whether it's stock, whether it's BT, whether it's anything, is fraudulent. Are you fucking stupid? Told you, crypto herp, that shit don't go away. More crypto herp for you. Why? Because Mondays are for itching. Itching with good news. Yeah, it's coming up. FTX sues Binance for $1.76 billion, accuses CZ of reckless disregard for its customers. The lawsuit filed on Sunday alleges that at least $1.76 billion worth of crypto was transferred to Binance in July of 2021, then fraudulently transferred to Binance. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried as a part of a deal where they purchased it. Basically saying, look, you purchased something while we were bankrupt, so that kind of nullifies the whole thing. The origin of this legal battle dates back to 2019 when Binance acquired 20% equity stake in FTX, making them allies. Then we remember what happened. That's right, Binance sold it. But now we're sitting here going, wait a minute. FTX, all right, says they may have been insolvent since the beginning. Because they were insolvent, that partnership agreement would be null and void. Wasn't FTX the whole time saying that they weren't insolvent? And wasn't Sam Bankman-Fried even the one that said, yeah, I don't know why I filed for bankruptcy. I was pressured to because guess what? We weren't insolvent. We could make money. We could make it work. And now, in order to get 1.8 billion back, now they're saying the opposite story. They're like, no, we actually were insolvent the whole time, and like, we want our money back. You ain't getting shit back, dude. They were fraud as well. Now that these fraudsters have been cleared out of the market, we're seeing more money flowing in, along with regs getting juicier. Coinbase experiences a 13% surge amid the run here. So who's making money? It's Coinbase. Just throwing it out there. What did I say on Sunday's video? I said, you know what's going to happen on Monday morning? I go, Coinbase stock is going to pump. Why? Because traditional finance doesn't trade weekends. We can. So guess what? We were able to capitalize on some of these gains this weekend if any of us decided to take profits and put money in our pockets or in our bank accounts, adding zeros. Comment down below if you like that. Or are you into this for the philanthropy? Are you into crypto because you want to take down the cabal? Then get the fuck out. No, actually keep watching the videos because this is good for news. We just have a different view of how we view crypto. I'm into crypto for risky money. So anyways, Coinbase is making some money. Now we're going to talk about people getting seats and appointments. All right. Bitwise's CIO, election removes crypto's remaining reputational risk. All right. It's still been the case, even post-ETF, that the mind of the professional investor, there's been a lingering cloud of risk. This is from Hogan, okay? You have a hostile regulatory environment. You had an SEC investigation every couple of weeks. You had people not certain where it was going. Think about that. Think about the journey that we've taken together, right? As I bring you the news, and as I'm super happy to bring you the news, and honestly humbled to bring you the news, and knowing that we get like lots and lots of views and channels growing. Seriously, so thank you so much, everyone. But think of the journey we take. Every so often, I'm out here reporting about new SEC charges. SEC goes after this one. This company has to burn their tokens and blah, blah. I mean, all the time. And that's been the environment where there's a lot of money, cautious money. Let's be real here. Some people are a bit more cautious than most of us, right? Cautious money sitting on the sideline going, yo, God, there's still a lot of SEC action. I don't want to put my millions and billions in if I'm worried about that stuff getting evaporated because Gary Gensler's got a bug up his butt. And so now that you're getting this picture painted of a more positive crypto environment, that you're going to get some regs, that you're going to have a change at the head of the SEC. The SEC is going to lean a different way now. It's definitely going to be more pro-crypto, that you start seeing these appointments. Then you got to start thinking, well, wait a minute. If the House goes Republican as well, you will have a House, a Senate, and a president, and you could get a Bitcoin strategic asset reserve going in, which could keep the pump for the rest of crypto going because we know the markets love juicy BTC news. So if we're getting more big money out there, more people excited about the idea, the notion that you're going to get regs, you're going to get a more favorable environment. Because think about it, what if you were in the cannabis industry, right? And you were sitting here. Remember when the cannabis industry was like really new and like you were like, oh, dude, are we going to get raided? Is this legal? I mean, can we only do this or that? Like, think about that. Those days, right, when there was lack of clear regs, when the states' rights versus federal rights were just starting and states' rights were cool with it, but the feds weren't. Then the feds were raiding some people that had so much, and it was just a mess. Well, that's kind of like the part of crypto is. Now, think as more states' rights have gotten more stronger, right? The feds have really respected states' rights. In general, the Fed respects state rights. Whether it's abortion stuff, whether it's gun rights, whether it's cannabis laws, states' rights right now are getting a lot of respect. So now we're seeing like this environment where it's like states' rights for cannabis has been positive, which has allowed the industry to grow. You're seeing the same thing for crypto. Now, in terms of Brad getting an appointment to something, I got to be honest with you. Would Brad even want to do that? I mean, think about it. He's right now head of Ripple, all right? Always in the news. They got plenty. They got billions and billions and billions of XRP left to dump on. He's guaranteed a job now for a long time. As long as he doesn't do something stupid and get canceled for something dumb, dude is set. So would Brad really want to give that up for a position? Does he have it good enough now? Is he hungry for a position? Now, I've been scrubbing all of Twitter, and I haven't seen a single thing yet regarding it. But Charles is out there pimping himself to the government. Honestly, a lot of us are sitting here thinking, Charles, you're not going to get picked, man. But if Brad gets picked, that'd be the biggest middle finger to the SEC. And this goes back to what the Bitwise CIO said. That said, guess what? You had lots of risk. You had lots of investors sitting on the sideline because every week it was something new at the SEC. Well, guess what? Gary Gensler is going to be gone here soon enough. Will we see Brad Garlinghouse get a crypto appointment? Possible. Unlikely, but possible. I mean, he seems doing a pretty good job over there at Ripple. Could we see other crypto people get some appointments? There's quite a few other crypto people out there that we've been following on these hearings that have been really, really nice and really snuggled up, especially the House Financial Services Committee. Could see some there. So let me know down below who you think could get a seat at a big table from the crypto world. Now let's talk XRP price because the volume is still up 3.6 billion. Love seeing that. Market cap right now sitting at 33.5. What's interesting is XRP is going to try to fight this 60 cent mark. Shame we couldn't hold. It was a shame we could not hold onto that 60 cent mark. But the run over this last week has still been healthy, still up 9 cents for the week. I don't mind that, 15.8%. Zooming out to the month shows that, yes, even for the month, you're up about 10% right now. Playing dips and tips. Again, we've talked about you could buy XRP sub 50 cents, sell it 60 cents. You could easily make 20-25% like that. This was another time where we saw that, where you had opportunities on the 4th of November to buy sub 50 cent XRP to then again be able to sell it only several days later above 60 cents on the 10th of November. Now, we looked at the resistance earlier about where we got rejected at 61.87 and then again at like 61.60. So right now I've got my alerts set on my phone for 60.5. All right, 60.5 is my alerts. Once those go off, it's going to let me know some action is happening with XRP. On my low alerts right now, my low alerts I have set at 56 cents. I want to cover this move right here that happened right around after the election, the 6th through the 9th. All right, so those are the zones that I'm looking at. Volume is staying high. I like it. Are we going to keep getting a crypto pump from the election? Yeah, it appears so. It appears that certain things are holding very well. I'm going to follow Doge very closely. Why? Well, because Elon and Trump, that close rubbing shoulders action is pumping Doge because we know Elon and Doge, the relationship that exists there. ADA, right? Pumped big time. I mean, big time on Charles mentioning that he's going to be working closely with DC peeps. Now, we've seen ADA not holding on to their big lead as well. Other things are definitely, though, making a move. But I'm telling you, I'm following Doge and I'm following BTC to let me know which way the market is going to be turning and to see how strong these partnerships really are. In terms of XRP, hey, volume's great. ETFs are definitely going to be a thing in 2025. You got Fed rate cuts coming up, which are going to be great. And honestly, if we start getting some case resolution where they're just like, yo, we're going to settle this right now, pay the $125 million that we agreed to, I think Garlinghouse should definitely pay the $125, call it a day. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. You know, these are really exciting times in the crypto market because a few weeks ago, there was massive amounts of fear that if the election went a certain way, crypto would be suppressed even further. That Gensler and the SEC would keep wrecking crypto. That we would keep saying the Shermanators and all those other players. And yeah, you might still see the Shermanator and Maxine and all those around, but doesn't seem like they're going to be the majority. So think of how quickly the sentiment changed in crypto and look at how the market's reacted. Look at BTC. We're at 84,000 right now. If 2 years ago you told people, yo, BTC at 84,000, be like, you are messed up. No way in hell. 5 years ago you tell people BTC 84,000, they're going to be like, yo, you've got some issues, my guy. Seek some help. Yeah, maybe I will seek some help, but I'd be right about BTC though. And you're starting to see some of these alts thaw and move. Sol making a move. BNB climbing higher. We've gotten rid of the bad apples out there, right? The Sam Bankman-Greeds, the Mashinskis. Yeah, the herp always comes back and you got to itch a little bit, get the creams and so forth. But look, those players are out of big controlling positions. You're starting to see more confidence gained in the market. The BitYCIO thing, that's why I brought that up, because those players are sitting there going, yo, we know there's conservative money out there, and that conservative money wants to play a little bit more. Not like crazy balls and let's go ape and stupid, but they want to get a piece of it. Because think, if the US does go BTC strategic reserve, you know it's going to pump up the rest of crypto. And the traditional players don't want to miss out. They're like sitting here going, we're happy with our 5%, but we'll take 15, 20% if you're cool with that. And then they get in, right? They want to put the tip in. They're risky players. They're just not crazy risky like the rest of us that really like to go like native token juicy balls in action. So this is exciting times, and I'm excited to bring it to you, and I'm excited that crypto is getting this revival. Now, are we seeing the big volume numbers and the big people like the active wallets like we saw back in 2021 and so forth? No, we're not seeing that. But we're seeing juicy price action. And again, why are we all here? To put the zeros on the end of the bank account, to put cash in the money, to get the GT3s, to take our chicks out, take our dudes out for the 7% of you chicks out there that are watching, take our significant others out, spoil them, retire, pass it on to our kids, do whatever we want, but it has to do with making the money. And you make the money by following the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad, so choo-choo bitches. I'll catch you later.